Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
All right, besties, let's get into it. Welcome back to Kisses and Chaos. This is your host, Lucy. And let me tell you, today is a messy one if you haven't already saw the title. Have you ever told yourself you just need one last fuck? One last fuck with them and you'll be good to go. You'll be over it. It'll give you some sense of closure, right? Yeah, me too. And I already know from last week's episode that you guys heard that I have created a little bit of chaos, which is so on brand. And I have been talking to No Contact again, which I don't need you guys to pull up the cheating episode, okay? There's been a lot of turn of events. Yeah, basically this past week has been a lot and I have so much to fill you in on. So today we're diving into the ultimate ex-temptation, hooking up with them one last time. Like, is that even possible? Can you actually do it and move on and feel good about your life and about not being with them? Or is it going to create a personal disaster and make everything so much messier for you? Because you guys already know I'm going to give you all the fucking tea about this chaotic mess I am currently in. Let's talk about my ex. No Contact. You guys know and love her, I'm sure. Probably throwing fucking tomatoes at me through your screen right now. But let me paint you the picture. She basically swindled me in with just saying, hey, I'm going to come to your city and you're going to either see me or not. I'm going to get this hotel and like that will be your choice. But like, you need to hear my side of things. And last thing you guys know, her ex reached out to me, told me all this stuff. She sent me a lot of receipts, a lot of things that really contradicted her story. Like when I saw that, I was just like, now it makes me feel confused. So I decided to go. I knew it was going to be messy. You guys know I'm seeing somebody called the CEO right now. But me and CEO are not exclusive. So, and I'm very honest with her, the CEO, about, you know, how I'm just getting out of something with No Contact and how things are a little messy for me. But yeah, she did everything right. She got the hotel that we first made love in, which sounds so gross, but it's true. And she woke up early and got my car detailed and woke me up with flowers and breakfast and took me to a nice steakhouse and just princess treated the fuck out of me. Which is what I've kind of always wanted from her. It's who I am. I know what my love languages is and how I feel loved, and I love being spoiled. And yeah, I love princess treatment. And she was somebody who wasn't used to princess treatment, so I think she just viewed it differently than natural spoilers do. But yeah, she was basically everything I wanted her to be. And obviously, you guys know the sex was incredible. Yeah, it was super fucking good, like unreal, which is so annoying. And I really had it in my head that this is just like, I just want to see her and close the door. Close the door like an idiot. I just want to go and I want to see her and I want to just fuck one last time, get it over with, and then say goodbye. Like, it's already too toxic. It's too much. But she's saying things like, I'll move here for you and because I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not going to be with her if it's long distance. I just like think like I don't want that. And she's also been telling me she was going to move to my state since like the day I met. So I'm just like, I'm over it at this point. Like, you already told me you're going to be down here on your own free will since the day we met. So I didn't think like this was going to be a long distance relationship for this long. So now she's saying like she's going to do all that. Do I believe her? I don't really fucking know. She's lied to me about a lot. But yeah, is having sex with your ex really closure? I don't know. I have definitely done it with people I haven't had as much feelings for. But in my opinion, it always makes things a little messier. But having sex with an ex feels so fucking comfortable and hot, and they know your body, and it just feels better than having sex with some fucking stranger. It does. At the end of the day, no matter how fucking fucked up your relationship is, um, having sex with somebody that is really gets you sexually, and you guys have like this hot, like, even if it's toxic is very much mistaken as for passion, especially when toxic is mixed with sex. It's like literally like your stress hormones and your adrenaline hormones like all going. So like that's why toxic sex is always better. It's like literally muscle memory. It's hot. But does it help you move on? I don't fucking think so. Especially not when the sex is fucking incredible. I think it always makes it harder. But was I just an idiot and went and did that? Yeah. This is called Kisses and Chaos for a reason. The day my dating life gets unmessy will be a good day for all of us. But as for now, I'll just keep adding to my chaotic stories because one last time is always a fucking myth. We're like literally gaslighting ourselves and convincing that like this is going to help us move on and get it out of our system. But it's like a fucking drug and you're just going to keep craving it more. Even scientifically, our brain does not work like that. Instead of closure, it reinforces the bond and makes you crave them even more. If you're in my situation with your ex has fucked up and really, really wants you back and they're doing all the right things, but how do I even fucking know if it's love bombing or love? And she is changing. The sudden grand gesture, the gifts, the efforts, the attention, it seems like love and it seems like effort, but it could be love bombing. And that's so scary when you don't know anymore who someone is or how they're doing it because they have just like hurt you so much that even though I'm somebody who has a massive heart, so I always see the good in people, even if they have destroyed me. Um, so I want to believe it's like she actually does feel different this time. Because she's even doing things like she went and met her mom and she's healing that relationship, which is like a big issue in her life about why she feels like she disrespects women and stuff. But love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with affection to manipulate you into staying. And honestly, guys, I probably need to go back and rewatch all the episodes that I've made. But it's hard when you find out like, you know, the ex lied to me about some things. But am I going to believe that no contact is just a saint? Like, no, she still lied and stuff. And she's lied to me about a lot of stuff. And she also like has a temper. Like the cons list is definitely longer, but love bombing can just fucking fuck with your head, man. Cause I don't know right now if I'm being manipulated or if it's love. And that's sad. Because it makes you feel like they really changed and that this time is actually going to be different. And you're looking at them like, I don't want anyone to have this better version that I fucking created. Like you're doing all this shit now. You're like healing your relationship with your mom and you're sober and you're like, you're being this like good person and like giving me all this effort and trying to see me all the time. Like everything I wanted from you. But like, why weren't you doing this before? Why now? Like, it's when I'm finally walk away and you see that I'm dating someone, like, it just feels icky. But like I said, it feels so fucking good in the moment. The dopamine hit from seeing your ex is fucking so addicting. And especially if it's toxic, you're just like, oh my God. The sex is familiar and intense, or it kind of feels like you shouldn't be doing it, which is like sometimes hot, especially if you're not hurting only if you're not hurting anybody. But the aftermath is just confusion, guilt, and fucking so messy. I think I'm just guilty because I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself. Like I'm not having like respect for myself after like everything. But that's just who I am. Because I'm empathetic and I have a big heart. It's so much harder to let go. It just is. And I'm also confused because I really do like CEO and me and her are like building something, but I haven't gotten into that. I just celebrated her birthday with her, CEO, and some things went down that are red flaggy, which we'll get into in the next episode. So that makes me concerned. And obviously, like with fucking no contact, being on her best behavior, my head's a mess. I feel like I'm like in Twilight with Jacob and Edward, but one of them really sucks. I guess Edward kind of sucks. Like the new moon thing, him leaving her. Die. He deserved to die. I was Team Edward though, so weird. As soon as I came out though, I was like Team Bella. But anyways, so the question is, should you sleep with your ex one last time? And let's be real, you're a fucking adult. You can do whatever you want. Do you think I told my friends? Do you think I told anybody? No. All of them all of a sudden were like, bitch, why are you at a Marriott right now? I was like, shh. You didn't see nothing. We'll talk about it later. Because I knew what they would say and I didn't want to be swayed. And the sad part is I have so much love for no contact. Like, I obviously love her. I just don't think I'm in love with her anymore, which she knows. I just think it's just gotten so toxic and messy that I've had to really put up a lot of my walls, and I'm an avoidant, so it's easier for me to do that. But I mean, I could fall in love with her again, like for sure. She is so charming, but will my life be miserable? Would I be missing out on somebody else who's giving me a little bit of messiness, but I'm not giving them the same grace as I've given somebody else? I don't know. I'm in a messy, weird little triangle, but we'll dive more into that next week. You are a bad bitch. You can make your own decisions. If you know you can detach and not get sucked in, then fine. I say, go do it. Go ride that dick like a carnival. I don't give a fuck. Go fucking finger bang that bitch. I don't know. Do whatever you need to do. But for most of us, probably almost all of us, that's a big fat lie we tell ourselves, because I fully went in like, this is my last fuck with her, and now I'm fucking confused as hell. And I knew that was gonna happen. Even though I was saying, it's gonna be one last time, we're gonna have sex one last time. I know how good of a charmer she is. You see how I'm using the word charmer, not manipulated her? That's how confused I am right now, guys. If you're still emotionally attached, if they've hurt you before, if you know that they're actually not good for you long term, then you're literally just prolonging this inevitable heartbreak. But listen, I fucking get it, bitch. Like, who am I to say this right now when I literally just had sex with my ex for 3 days in a hotel room? Who am I? Okay? I'm speaking to you, someone's going through it. It makes shit messier and it makes you more confused. And now she's finally acting like the person I've always wanted. In the moment, it feels real. But the thing is, real change isn't a one-day performance. And even like the way she's acted with me, like she's putting so much pressure on me to make a decision. She really doesn't like that I'm talking to CEO, which I understand. She's very possessive, but she needs to know, like, she kind of made her bed and she didn't fight for me, really. Like, all she did was like whiny text message me every day. She didn't really like do my love language or anything. Like, my best friend is fucking fighting with her girlfriend and she sent her like a massive black roses bouquet, okay? And no contact has money, so it's not like, oh, you know, how do you expect her to like afford this? Like, no, I know she's making money. So she just chose not to do my love language stuff after she hurt me. And then she did it as soon as she found out I was dating someone or seeing someone. And that's suspicious to me. And real change is consistent. If you have to wonder if it's love bombing or if it's real, then it's probably your answer. But honey, like I said, I get you. Sometimes it's fun to be Delulu. Sometimes it's nice to live in a little fantasy world that you are the woman that changed them. But I don't know. Some people can't be saved. And they have to save themselves. It's just, she's so confusing right now. And with CEO just being kind of weird, I don't know. Maybe I should pick myself and just stay single. I don't know, guys. I'm fucking all over the place, but if they really were the right one, I don't think we would have to question it so much. If you're wondering if you should go back, maybe have sex with them for closure, maybe give them another shot, you already know the answer. That person shouldn't make you confused about that. And like I said, everyone is going to have their own messy, but if you have to really think if it's real or if it's not, it kind of shows you like who you think they are as a person. And I know that. But am I going to still entertain her for a little bit? Yeah. Because I want to see. Like, are you really going to move and take a demotion at work? I don't know. It kind of terrifies me, her doing that too. Not going to lie. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking a mess right now. So maybe just follow my good advice. Don't follow the chaotic stories. So before you text your ex for one last fuck, ask yourself this. Is this actually going to set me free? Or is it just going to pull me back into the same chaos that I was in before? Because baby, I feel like I already know the answer for a lot of us. Honestly, having sex with an ex, even my really toxic ex from high school, me and her would have sex like even like after like years after we dated, and it always just like made this like messy thing of like me being like maybe I'm in love with her again, but I really wasn't. It's just because like the sex is so good, and it really confused me in my relationships when I was an early adult. So I don't know if it's ever a good idea, and I definitely wasn't in love with her anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Babies. If you've ever been in this messy one last time situationship, please DM me your stories. Spill the tea. Make me feel better. Let's suffer together, besties. Also, if you're feeling extra cunty today, don't forget to rate the pod and leave a review. It helps more people find Kisses and Chaos so they can know all about my chaotic love life. Yay. But hopefully you guys learned something from me. Something from my chaos. Don't forget to tell your ex that I fucking hate them. I love you so much, my chaotic angels. Bye.
Baby, I'm a